Listen. That one was tough. It's not as bright as it was as it was the last video, but you know, still within some type of light, natural light. Shit is real cloudy today. Big winds. Somebody said at my job, they was like, yeah, they were talking about tornadoes and shit. You know, I don't know. But that wind shit, my light ass, I stepped out of my car. You know what I'm saying? They taking my shit. I was like, oh shit. Had to hold that bitch down. Cloudy chance with the meatballs. Cloudy chance of meatballs. Cloudy with the chance of meatballs. Cloudy with the chance of meatballs. That's the name of the movie. I don't know why I would. That was hard. I ain't watched that shit since I don't even know when. So much hard shit back in the day, boy. Nowadays, I don't know. The creative juices, you know, it's not flowing in some areas. It's money-based decision, you know, competing-based decisions. Yeah, I know. Like, why when y'all hear shit, see shit, look, like, why when y'all see shit, be like, this so-and-so, remind me of so-and-so. Just appreciate that shit. Yeah. Like, y'all hear some music, y'all like, oh, that's, you know, that's giving me, that's remind me of, that's, they just like, like, bro. Like, why are you bringing up all these fucking people? You know what I'm saying? Why are you saying they're, you know, so-and-so 2.0? They're like, what the fuck is going on, bro? Like, they're them. And those, and whoever you compare it, they're them. Like, I don't give a fuck, you know what I'm saying, if you feel it's same genre, same this, same that, you know what I'm saying? Or similar that, similar this, similar that, you know what I'm saying? They're two different beings, you know what I'm saying? Two different mindsets, you know what I'm saying? Two different songs, two different sounds. You know what I'm saying? If you really get technical with the shit, you know what I'm saying? If you really just, you know what I'm saying? That's just techno and an understanding of you want to go there and say, oh, no, that's just the same. Then, you know, you get techno and it's like, oh, it's not the same sound. You know what I'm saying? But obviously, just on the listening, they're different. They're different. So it's not even, you know, not even thinking like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like I say, you know, we should already have that understanding that, you know what I'm saying, we inspire and should be inspired and should allow ourselves to be inspired by so many things, and we should allow that to run through us, you know what I'm saying, through our creativity and through when we're doing certain things or making certain things, you know, create certain things. So, you know, will, you know what I'm saying, that inspiration show through and you can so-called from your knowledge of somebody or knowing this and that, you know what I'm saying, will, you know, you try to, you know, will you maybe have this urge of, you know, associating that with that, you know what I'm saying, maybe, you know what I'm saying, but don't associate that with that, you know what I'm saying, because that has nothing to do with this has nothing to do with that, you know what I'm saying, and it's like, it's just odd, you know, and it's so like, you know, they trying to be them. You know what I'm saying? They trying to be them. And y'all, you know, saying all this bullshit, you know what I'm saying? And that's like, that shit is just, I don't know, you know, it's just, it's fucked mentally. You know what I'm saying? Like, imagine shit, like, you know, less experience type shit, you know what I'm saying? Time of your life or whatever, and it's like, you always been, you know, regardless, you know, put down or compared to somebody, or you know what I'm saying, that it's never just been this is you, that's you know what I'm saying, that's it, you did this, that's it, you know what I'm saying, and like, and now y'all doing the same thing, you know what I'm saying, regardless if y'all think, oh, you know, you comparing them to this so-called that you feel is the best of the best of the best, you know what I'm saying, it's like, you know, it doesn't matter, you know what I'm saying, they just trying to be them, they just doing what they do, you know what I'm saying, and that's it. You know, and they shouldn't be associated with other motherfuckers. You know, I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Y'all associating them with somebody, you know, families, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't give a fuck who it is, if it's supposed to sound similar because they family, or they supposed to have this or be able to do this because they family. Like, nah, bro. Like, none of that shit, bro. You know, we gotta practice everything, you know what I'm saying? Within our mind, does some shit come natural, does some this and that. Either way, you gotta practice it. You know what I'm saying? You gotta practice, you gotta have that interest in it, you know what I'm saying? You gotta have, you know what I'm saying, that, you know, I want to get better, I want to do this, I want, you know what I'm saying? And that all comes with it, and that's all different, you know what I'm saying, within all of us. You know, so it's like, I don't know, I just find it, I just find it odd, you know what I'm saying? And it's just the way that people so, just freely and willingly just say that shit. And just, you know what I'm saying, and comment about that shit. And like, it's like, it would be a never ending cycle, because it's like, it's always going to be, so called somebody who came before you. So it's like, it's always going to be, somebody you can so-called find, this one little thing that's similar, you know what I'm saying, to a certain extent. And then they go, oh, yeah, that reminds me of, this is like, come on, man. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, at the end of the day, just cut it off. And if you want to talk about it from a different perspective, you know what I'm saying? Talk about it from a different perspective. You know what I'm saying, of just an inspiration perspective of some sort or something like that. You know what I'm saying? There's a way to go about everything, you know what I'm saying? But this way, I really don't agree with. You know what I'm saying? It's like, people just think it's, so cool and so okay and feel like they complimenting them in a way, but nah. Some don't understand that it's the flow people be loving. See, some used to wanting to hear some crazy lyrics, so they be like, oh, they trash or whatever. I mean, true to you, because you looking for something they not providing to your standards. Understandable. Some just hear a flow, bop their head, and it's fire because, yeah, some don't be talking about shit. Be on the same shit almost every song. I mean, could that be evaluated, worked on, changed? Yes, because if you're going to create a body of work, I mean, there's other things you want to talk about. And listeners got to be able to understand, like, yeah, they fuck with the flow, but let them know, switch shit up. Like, that's what singles for or something. I don't know, freestyles. And others who ain't rocking with it, just be kind, don't have to listen to them huge. You know what I'm saying? Be kind, you know what I'm saying? And, be kind. But it's like, just how I talk about, like when people create something, and they look at it, you know what I'm saying? And you look at it and you like, that shit is beautiful. And they look at it and they like, nah. You know what I'm saying? And that could be, so-called beautiful, but they got something on their mind. They got something that they want, you know what I'm saying? And that's not it. You know what I'm saying? So beautiful, ugly, this, and that. It's not what I'm looking for. It's not what I try to create. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, when you hearing something, you wanting to hear them fucking, you know what I'm saying, them bars, them lyrics, you know what I'm saying? You want to hear the rhymes in a certain sense, you know what I'm saying, to your taste. You know what I'm saying? You not hearing that. You know what I'm saying? So regardless if that hoe is fire, regardless of this, you not hearing that. You know what I'm saying? Now, like I say, you know what I'm saying, within everything can be evaluated to a certain extent, and we can work, change, grow. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, within what you preferring and how strict you with it, and you know what I'm saying, and are you allowing yourself to open up to, it's like, it's shit like that, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, that definitely depends, but it's like, you looking for something and you not getting it. You know what I'm saying? So if you not getting it, you not gonna be like, oh, I'm rocking with this. You know what I'm saying? But there's a way to go about that shit. There's a way to express that shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking for this and it's not there. You know what I'm saying? And you can just say that. You know what I'm saying? And if definitely a listener within a certain extent, you can still evaluate, you know what I'm saying, they flow on it. You know what I'm saying? They the beat on it. You know what I'm saying? The way, they constructed the song, the way, you know what I'm saying? It's like, shit like that. You know what I'm saying? You can talk about other shit. And if not, you know what I'm saying, just this is not, hit my ear the way I wanted to. And that's it. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, what else was I talking about? Yeah. Yeah, and just as far as like the listeners, you know what I'm saying? Because it's like, the whole point is supposed to, not the whole point, but a part of it, you know what I'm saying, is and can definitely be, you know what I'm saying, them releasing something and you being able to give feedback on it, you know what I'm saying, in a certain way. You know what I'm saying? If everybody just like, oh, this hot, this hot, this hot, it's like they just hearing this is hot, but it's like, you know what I'm saying? Do I keep doing this? Do I, so like, they don't like, you know what I'm saying? So y'all need to be the ones who, you know what I'm saying, need to say, you know what I'm saying, switch it up. Say, hey, you can talk about this. Say, hey, just do what you want. Say, hey, you know what I'm saying? Just like giving some, but you just this hot, this hot, this hot. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, within a sense, you kind of, you know, restricting them, kind of in a creative way of, say not pushing them to do something else, not pushing them to, be more creative, to, you know what I'm saying, tap more into their potential type shit. And it's like I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like the reason, the music is the way, it so called is right now, or this, and that, you know what I'm saying? Because it's just like, motherfuckers, really not saying them within a certain extent. And it's like, you know, I don't know, man. It's tough. You know what I'm saying? But I just feel like, so many niggas trying to, get shit out, get shit out, get shit out. You know what I'm saying? And it's just, for the niggas who are already in a certain, habit and made it their lifestyle, they, getting shit out with that same shit, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, they foundation isn't, straight up creativity, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm trying to, do something with this art. I'm trying to say something with it. I'm trying to, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, you know what I'm saying? When that's your foundation, regardless if you push some shit out, regardless if you taking your time to make, regardless of this and that, you know what I'm saying? That's gonna show through. You know what I'm saying? Because that's your foundation. So it's like for these, other people, who creating foundations and trying to release music and this and that, they creating a foundation off of, you know, off of let me get this out, off of, you know what I'm saying, how many people are rocking with this, then I can get this out. Off of, just, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just like motherfuckers not creating music and, you know, I don't know, just being like solely creative within a sense and just releasing it. You know what I'm saying? It's like motherfuckers is saying like, in order for me to release this whole, people gotta be fucking with it. You know what I'm saying? They acting like, you know what I'm saying, they are trying to make it where it is, such since it's such, we seeing it now, this and that, where it is this transactional thing, where it is this, I can get money from this thing, where it is this, you know what I'm saying, this can now be my so-called life, or this and that, you know what I'm saying? They're not, expressing themselves and putting themselves, in that song or whatever, you know what I'm saying, and just deciding, I want to release this, you know what I'm saying, and releasing that. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like, there's so many people, you know what I'm saying, who are, listen to my song, listen to my song, listen to my song. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I got this song. Hey, I got this song. Hey, you know what I'm saying? And having these, type of build up things and having these, hey, release date is on. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just don't know. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like it's too focused in this promotional area, in this, what I'm saying, in this area that's not the music. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Definitely, if you want to get other brains and other this and that, I just talked about feedback. You know what I'm saying? Give them a part of the song and say, hey, what y'all think about this? You know what I'm saying? And this, and that. You know what I'm saying? But as far as releasing, you know what I'm saying? As far as trying to build it up, as far as, trying to get people around it, you know what I'm saying? And getting a certain amount of, pre-saves, a certain amount of this, and that, you know what I'm saying? In order to release something, it's just, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, sure, within this world, we want to do what we want and we want to make money from it. And, you know what I'm saying? Like, but it's like, you know, it's like, within a sense, you know what I'm saying? And you understanding that and doing certain shit in a way, sure. You know what I'm saying? But it's just like at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? You should be doing it because, you want to, because you have this love for, whatever art it is. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know what I'm saying? That's, a part of you type shit. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, within you doing that, sure. You know what I'm saying? Do something creative with your music and put it on a platform, you know what I'm saying, and show them that creativity, you know what I'm saying, not so much of this is my music, this is that, you know what I'm saying. People ask what song it is, my song, this and that, you know what I'm saying, cool, but it's not, you know what I'm saying, it's just creative, it's all creative, you know what I'm saying, not so much of you know hey, listen to my song, more people, more streams, more money, more exposure, more like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's just, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, obviously throughout all this time, we've made it as a, you know what I'm saying? Especially fucking now of, TikTok and all these people getting, so much exposure and, growing their audience, to such a big number. And this is it. People are looking to get exposure and looking to, grow their audience. You know what I'm saying? And like I say, I mean, from back when, it's been like that. You know what I'm saying? It's just, now more and more, it's, you can do, whatever to, but it's like, I don't know. Stuff. It's dope when people willingly share their knowledge, just being open about their process. Like on Twitch, London Sear, Pink Grills, Kitty Beats, literally laying it out for people on their stream. Shit that people would pay for because you know of what they've done and how good they are. Like if you was really into that shit, you could really observe and get so much knowledge, and people want to see the process, want to see how you came up with that dope beat or whatever, how you figure it out, try different shit. Like, yeah, it's cool them just dropping finished, like, yeah, it's cool them just dropping finished beats, but if that's all it is, some go down, they don't miss, get this idea. You know what I'm saying? They get this idea that, it's just, kind of this like perfect thing. Kind of this, this is just what they do type shit. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, nah, you know what I'm saying? Like Kenny, you know what I'm saying? What, 2 weeks ago, had his longest stream, I think, ever. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, it was like fucking 9 hours or some shit. And, that motherfucker was just going, doing whatever he was doing. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, it's it's practice. You know what I'm saying? It's putting in that work. You know what I'm saying? And it's like Kenny, he's like, he's been on Twitch a little longer and he has more, of a grounding than London and Pink. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? He has a whole setup thing. He has, he's real interactive with the chat. He has a whole Discord, and they have a whole thing going on, and it's, you know what I'm saying, he has beat battles, he does things, they talk about shit, you know what I'm saying, it's not just him just making a beat and this is that, you know what I'm saying, it's like, you know, people are different, people gonna do different things, you know what I'm saying, but it's like, it's dope. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, like I say, you know, he interacts with the chat and he answers shit. He does literally, like, tutorials. You know what I'm saying? Somebody got a question, you know what I'm saying? He show them. You know what I'm saying? He show them this, and that. You know what I'm saying? He give them inside shit. You know what I'm saying? That motherfuckers don't even know about. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers within the game don't even know about. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, bro, just giving it to him. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, you know, within the people that's in there, you know, were either they just, you know, watching it, or, you know what I'm saying, they taking in and, you know, they applying, or, you know what I'm saying, it's just like, you know, like, that shit is just crazy. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, London Seer, motherfucker would make shit from scratch. You know what I'm saying? And you can literally follow each step. Like, it's all there. You know what I'm saying? And, like, it's just, that shit is just crazy how, like, they just putting that shit out there. You know what I'm saying? And just, like, just showing them. You know what I'm saying? Just showing what they do. You know what I'm saying? Like Pete Grills, you know, he just hop on. He do strictly beats. You know, I mean, he didn't start until, like, I think it was like middle of last year or some shit like that. I don't know. It wasn't too long, and even then, he not like just not worried. I mean, like, he worried about the Twitch shit, but bro, just not, he don't really care that much to, you know, get certain knowledge on certain shit and do certain shit. Bro can turn on the stream and, you know what I'm saying, like, and have the screen showing, you know what I'm saying, and that's, you know, more than enough, you know what I'm saying. But he didn't made a layout and shit, you know, from when it was from the beginning and shit like that. But it's like, bro, go on there and literally is making beats, literally is, you know what I'm saying, looking at samples, putting the sample, doing all this crazy shit with, like, and then, like, you could just see where bro is at. You know what I'm saying? Because his ear is, you know, I mean, all the ears is crazy. You know what I'm saying? But Pete, he just be like you could tell. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, I'm looking for this. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I can do this with this. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh yeah, that's fire. But let me. Oh yeah, that's it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could just tell, and, like, bro be getting, like, hype and shit. Like, I don't know. That shit is just crazy. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, you know, for, you know, whoever watching her, this, and that, you know what I'm saying? I wonder, like, you know, if they, you know, just as far as, you know what I'm saying, them, you know, because they got, like, they usernames be like produced, you know, whatever, or prod, you know, this is, and, you know, producer, you know, this, and that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like they already making beats and shit like that. So I wonder if they really, you know, taking it and applying. I wonder if they really seen it as a, you know, like a learning thing. You know what I'm saying? I wonder if they, like, I don't know, like, that shit is just like, there's so much knowledge there. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, from, you know, just from people with so much experience. You know what I'm saying? Whether, you know, obviously you ain't gonna fuck with everything they do or this is that, you know what I'm saying? It's just they have that experience. You know what I'm saying? They've tried all this different shit. They did all that, you know what I'm saying? And it's like they worked with these certain people, you know what I'm saying? They've been around people with, you know, way more experience and had this certain mind, you know what I'm saying? And it's like they gave them, you know, certain knowledge or this, and that. It's just like, that shit is just crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, you know, it's like, it's crazy that they are, you know, and it's not like they, like, are like, you know, oh, I'm doing this for, you know what I'm saying? It's just, you know, they just shown, you know what I'm saying, what they do on a, you know, on a daily basis type shit. They just showing what they do when they, you know, cooking up and doing this, and that. You know, that's just it. They just showing them. You know what I'm saying? Like, but it's just like, it's the fact that it's like, you know what I'm saying, they just, because they don't have to, you know, stream that shit. They don't have, you know what I'm saying, and like, that shit is dope. You know what I'm saying? That shit is cool to be willing to open up, you know what I'm saying, and, like, hey, this is my process. You know what I'm saying? And, like, hey, like, you know what I'm saying, some shit gonna sound like this, and that, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, it's part of the process. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, you know, every beat that they so-called gonna make or gonna, you know what I'm saying? It's like, it's not gonna be like this. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, they gonna go back to it and, handle it later and do it later and fix some things later, change some shit later. You know what I'm saying? It's not like once you do one, you know what I'm saying, that's it, that's fire. You know what I'm saying? Like, of course, within more and more experience, of course you can, but it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. That shit is just crazy. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I think they shit is hard though. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit is crazy. Shit is crazy. I feel, well, firstly, it's different for everyone. I feel if you feel inside that this isn't your body and want to cut off your breast, remove your penis or vagina, and get a vagina or a penis, do it. Like, I don't know the feeling. Like, I don't know the feeling. But if you so strongly feel that if your mental is just going down because you feel so uncomfortable with your body, do it. Now, with others, inside you feel a certain way but don't want to cut off breasts or remove private parts, that's fine. There's no, full way of doing. Just a way of what you're feeling. If you put on makeup, a wig reflects inside, that's it. That's all you want to feel. There's no pressure for more. That's all you feel, want to do, there's no pressure for more. Now I feel that's just somehow in our mind how people feel regardless of influence or whatever. Now when we get into enlarging of the breast, of the butt, I just feel those are comparison feelings. Influence, I don't feel you're doing that for you, more for others because you want bigger breasts because so and so said yours were too small. So and so gets all the love and they have big breasts. It's more of a appealing thing, a sexual thing. I just feel if it was the big thing to embrace the breasts you have now, but you have now, you wouldn't want to enlarge them, feel ugly. And that's another thing. Some feel ugly, so they try to change what they can't accept. That's why I feel loving yourself is big. Don't have to get plastic surgery that falls into the wanting to look young, wanting to be appealing to others and not loving yourself. Your mental is shaped by others. It's a tough topic to talk about because it's like you're changing your body to feel good, but I don't know. I think that's what get people, it's this society shit. It's a way they can make a lot of money. Now back to the feeling inside and what you see now reflected. If wanting to be a woman, if wanting to be a woman, big breast and butt isn't a woman. That's society. That's society. Others like truly understand what you're feeling. That's society. Others like truly understand what you're feeling, what you want. Keyword you. You must block everything out. Keyword you must block everything out. Think about others. They believe they must also get these big breasts, but like they also brainwash society. Others. Why do I keep saying society? Others. Oh, society. Others. Well, within a sense. Somebody got to break free. It's not surprising it's so expensive for those operations. At first, they were like, no, y'all crazy. Then they like, y'all want surgery? Light bulb went off. They thought money and started to support. They worried about money, not y'all. Gotta stop going the wrong direction. Huge. You know what I'm saying? Like, because at first it was like, oh, you're insane. Oh, you're mental. Fucking put them in a psych ward. Fucking this, and that. You know what I'm saying? Nobody would do it. You know what I'm saying? It's rare to find somebody who would do such a surgery, you know what I'm saying, to, remove somebody's, private part, to remove, this and that, to, implant this or give this or, you know what I'm saying, prescribe certain medication, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, oh, money, you know what I'm saying? And then that's when they started doing it, you know what I'm saying? Not because, oh, support, not because, oh, you know what I'm saying, it's money. You know what I'm saying? And it's fact that some don't see it, and it's fact that some don't really care within a certain extent. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, it's a huge topic. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, it really needs to go in detail about shit. It really needs to, be talked about, definitely from, people's, perspective, what I'm saying, of themselves and their own experience, through it or this and that. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, just definitely as of right now, that's just what you're feeling. You know what I'm saying? It's just like do it. You know what I'm saying? Because like I say, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Because like I say, you know what I'm saying, that can definitely, it's definitely also influenced within the sense of, I see, a so-called woman. I see a so-called man. I see the way, this person moves. I see the way this person, does this. And it's more of just, I like that for the most part. I like the way they look. I like the way they move. I like, what I'm saying? And that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? And they just, truly feel, what I'm saying, that what they're seeing, what I'm saying, how they're moving, how, what I'm saying, that's just not them. You know what I'm saying? And it's like they want to be free of that. You know what I'm saying? They want to be able to move how they want. You know what I'm saying? They want to be able to, look this certain way. You know what I'm saying? And it's like to restrict that, you know what I'm saying? It's just so odd to not allow them to move a certain way. It's just so odd, and to, you know what I'm saying, for them to be moving a certain way and you know what I'm saying, looking down on them, hating on them, you know what I'm saying, it's so odd, you know what I'm saying, and it's like, I just don't agree with it, and it's just like, once again, you know what I'm saying, it's like, the huge thing is, it's like, they're not affecting you just by being them, you know what I'm saying, and you coming over here, you know what I'm saying, you're affecting them. You know what I'm saying? And this for them is huge. You know what I'm saying? Because, now they're able to, move the way they want. Now they're able to look the way they want. Now they're able to talk, do whatever the way they want. You know what I'm saying? And they feel, within a sense, the best they've ever felt. You know what I'm saying? And you're dealing with these fuckers who, you know what I'm saying, for some reason it's making it their business. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know. Like, once again, like, if you so hate whatever, fucking leave them alone. You know what I'm saying? Then within that, you know what I'm saying, we can come sit down and talk, you know what I'm saying, of, let's not hate, let's not, you know what I'm saying, but just leave them alone. It's like, you know what I'm saying, like, if you, like, you know what I'm saying, I'm not trying to go fuck with no bear. You know what I'm saying? That's just on, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know that them motherfuckers can do this, and that. I don't, you know what I'm saying? This, and that. You know what I'm saying? And it's the kind of just, I don't know, uncertainty of it. Where's the attachment? I know that me going to a bear is going to make me react a certain way. Instill some fear in me. This, and that I don't want to be feeling. You know what I'm saying? So just within you and shit you created, that you don't want to be around. Well, no. Well, yeah, just within what you are and what is. You know that you don't want to be around so and so, this, and that. So, you know what I'm saying? You know, if you go and be around them, you're going to feel this certain thing. You're going to, these certain feelings are going to come or whatever. So, within that, within me fucking with a bear and me having to be in that certain situation, I would then have to understand how the bears work. Understand how to communicate with that bear. Understand that, that I allow them to do them and they allow me to do me, and we're able to live amongst each other. You know what I'm saying? Do I go fuck with the bear? No. Does the bear come fuck with me? No. You know what I'm saying? We're able to live amongst each other because, we've seen each other enough. You know what I'm saying? those bears have noticed me enough. You know what I'm saying? They know I'm not trying to go fuck with them and this, and that. So it's this understanding within a sense, and we're able to live together within a sense. And maybe, I start, kindness, bringing, certain food to them. Maybe I start, you know what I'm saying? And it's like to show even more like, hey, I'm not here to fuck with you. Hey, I'm friendly, this, and that. So within you and this, whatever person that's making you feel a certain way, you have to, try to understand within a certain sense. You know what I'm saying? And then, learn to communicate within a certain sense. And then it's like, they go do them and you go do you. You not gonna fuck with them and they not gonna fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? And then y'all can live amongst each other. And then, you know what I'm saying? Like I say, you know what I'm saying? And just as far as, so many people, with this, new shit and this, and that, you know what I'm saying? Like so-called new, like, motherfuckers since back when, motherfuckers been liking certain people. Motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying, been feeling this thing inside their body since way, 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 way back when. You know what I'm saying? So I don't, everybody acting like this shit is, some people act like this shit is new. Motherfuckers been gay. Motherfuckers been feeling this trans shit. Motherfuckers been feeling this whatever shit. Whatever label you want to throw on it. Motherfuckers been feeling this shit. You know what I'm saying? It was just such a unsafe environment. You know what I'm saying? That it was fucked. And this, and that. But it's like, then y'all be able to live amongst each other. You know what I'm saying? And then within, to show even more that, hey, I want to be kind. Because it's you. You know what I'm saying? It's you who has to show that bear, even though I'm so-called, may have this fear of the bear may attack me, this, that bear is scared. You know what I'm saying? That bear is on the fence, you know what I'm saying, and is ready to attack, you know what I'm saying, because there's so many people who have attacked them, you know what I'm saying, that look like me. So you know what I'm saying, they're scared. And there's so many people that look like you that have attacked them. So, just like I would have to show, my utmost kindness, you know what I'm saying, whatever, you would have to show your utmost kindness, you know what I'm saying, if you're, you want to go there, and hopefully, you do want to go there, and you're willing to go there, and you would, I don't know, compliment them or say, it's okay for you to, you know what I'm saying, whatever, you know what I'm saying, whatever, however they may take that, this and that, you know what I'm saying, that's growth within you. You know what I'm saying? That's a different mindset within yourself. You know what I'm saying, that you are able to speak kindly to them. You know what I'm saying, that you are able to, say, you know what I'm saying, it's okay for you to be that way. You know what I'm saying? I think it's cool. You know what I'm saying? And like, because, there's been so many people who told them, no, that's not okay. That's not cool. This and that. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, that's a reassurance thing. You know what I'm saying? And obviously, if you're going to be the type of person that's, having it as a, no, oh, you're okay to do that. You're okay to be that way. Like, no. You know what I'm saying? That's not a, you have the power and you're allowing them to, they being that way regardless, as you see. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, don't even go there. You know what I'm saying? But show that extra kindness, and then, we can live amongst each other, and, then now the bear comes to me and I'm able to play with the bear. I don't know. The bear fucking defends me. You know what I'm saying? When another bear try to come fuck with me. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah. The bear let him know I'm cool. You know what I'm saying? Don't fuck with bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit. Then we all cool. You know what I'm saying? We all living amongst each other. You know what I'm saying? Same thing over here. Like, nah, bro, cool. Bro, cool. You know what I'm saying? They let somebody else know. You know what I'm saying? Bro, cool. Don't talk bad about bro. You know? I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't. Like that Steve Harvey photoshopping shit is funny. Oh yeah. That shit was like what? Like 2 months ago or some shit? I don't even know. That shit was hilarious. Like that's like the joke type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the shit I be talking about, bro. You know what I'm saying? And, Steve ain't tripping off that shit. Steve ain't tripping off that shit. And my nigga comedian. You know what I'm saying? Like, as little as a joke it was, you know what I'm saying? Within a sense, you know what I'm saying? He definitely gonna understand the joke. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, even if he's not a comedian, I was just saying that as a even more like, hey, you know what I'm saying, in case, you know, people, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, that shit is funny, that shit is genuine, and that shit isn't no hateful, you know what I'm saying? It's not like, you know, degrading somebody or, you know what I'm saying? It's none of that shit to make, to for it to so-called be funny. So, you know what I'm saying? It's just doing some funny little shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what we should be doing with Photoshop. You know what I'm saying? Some funny little shit, that's whatever. Not trying to convince people this shit is real. Not trying to, like, like, what the fuck? Like, it's not about the shit, some of the shit we so-called create, you know what I'm saying? It's about, you know, the way motherfuckers is using the shit. You know what I'm saying? The way motherfuckers is making shit seem and shit like that. Like, that is it. You know, once again, it's humans. You know what I'm saying? Photoshop is just Photoshop. You know, nobody uses it, nobody uses it. You know what I'm saying? And it's like that shit is cool. You know what I'm saying? It's like just see like everybody, you know, got an understanding with the joke and like, you know what I'm saying? And even like, you know, some people, you know, I don't know, you know, that's Steve Harvey for real, you know what I'm saying? Then that can be funny. And then, you know, they be like, nah, that whole Photoshop, you know what I'm saying? And kind of explain the joke type shit, you know, because some people may not know it, may not be in on it type shit. So it's like, I don't know. You don't have to be a certain way to be a certain way. You can just be that way. Ooh. You don't have to be a certain way to be a certain way. You could just be that way. That's big. Write that shit down. Dissect that shit. It's a great note. Let me talk to you. It's time. Damn. Can we sit on that one? That's, man. Nah, for real, man. Nah, for real. You know? Uh, Come on, man. You know, and then we made it so it's, created so many things where it's like, no, you not this, you can't do this, you can't, say this, you can't be, you know what I'm saying? Like, no, you this, you supposed to do this, you are only supposed to say that, you're only supposed to speak on, you know what I'm saying? It's like, we've created all this shit and, it's stereotype and shit, it's like, it's fucked. Um, you don't have to be a certain way to be a certain way. You can just be that way. Like literally, that's why I say, create who you want to be. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, then, these stereotypes and shit, you don't have to, you know, like this certain person to, so-called move a certain way. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to, feel this certain thing inside to want to, look a certain way. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, man, I mean, that would completely like, I mean, that would eliminate our society just within a sense of, all, the standards and, you know what I'm saying? Like it would be gone. You know what I'm saying? And it's like within, people so wanting this understanding of something, that's why, that's why they fight these things. That's why they so-called want to allow these things. That's why, it's like, because they want to have this understanding. And it's like, there's no understanding, between the being a certain way. If you want to be a certain way, be a certain way. You don't have to be a certain way to be a certain way. Just be that way. And it's like, there's little to no understanding within the, what I'm saying, of you being that way. You know what I'm saying? Like, they can't look at you and go, you're this, and that. You act like this, and that. You talk like this, and that. You know what I'm saying? They can't. They can't do that. They can't say you like this person. You're this, and that. You're, this height. You're this, and that. You're this shade of skin. You're this, and that. You're this age. You're this, and that. You're this, and that. You know what I'm saying? And it's like foundational, that stereotype. Man, just do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't have to be in a certain genre to make that certain music. You don't have to fucking, man, so tied down to these labels and, these categories and these boxes people have tried to shove you in and shoved you in, and, you stayed in them, and, you're surrounded by the box. You don't even know you don't even know the other things you could be. It's like, man, and it's, also, you kind of just, in your head about certain shit, you know what I'm saying? And worrying about what others think to a certain extent. And, so many factors to weigh in to a certain extent. And, within this world, and, the restrictions that's, created, and how, harmful and violent and negative and hateful people are, and harsh people are, it's, they've done this for a reason. They've created this for a reason, and within a sense, people have definitely allowed it, you know what I'm saying, for a reason, you know what I'm saying, and created this shit they create for a reason. And it's like, man, like, if you really, had that shit as part of your foundation, your mindset is changed. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to be a certain way to be a certain way. Just be that way. Just be that way. Just be that way. Just do that thing. Just, you know what I'm saying? It's like, I don't know, man. Definitely still, through evaluation, you know what I'm saying? Still through, you sit down and understood to a certain extent your wants and your don't wants, your reasons behind it, this, you know, harming others, is it harm, this and that, saying the well-being of others, more of, saying, and it's like, It's that one, you know, fucking up the well-being of others. It's that one, you know, and it's like that one, you know, fucking up, you know, our home, the earth is the one, you know what I'm saying? It's like, you know, the evaluation of, you know, certain relationships and this and that, you know, I mean, you know, it's definitely still, you know, evaluation. It's definitely still, you know, certain thought. It's definitely still, it's like, but then some shit, man, is, you know, you just gotta go. You know, you just gotta say, fuck it. You know, it's like, you know, man, man. That shit is crazy. I should have known that you were capable. Mm-hmm. Odd how some go, wish I had more confidence. Wish I had more courage to do this or that. Like you create that shit, you know, and I believe that mindset kind of come from that you being told to go find who you are. Find this, find that. It's fucking people up, shitty foundation. Huge. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, like, you know, so many fucking people with this, like, this, you know, just definitely just say that shit, like, you know, and I talked about it, you know, in past videos and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? How, you know, confidence will look different, you know, this will look different on you, you know what I'm saying? It looks different on all of it, and this and that, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, you gotta go create that confidence. You gotta go, whatever you created, you gotta go practice that confidence. You gotta go, you know, fucking mold that confidence. You know what I'm saying? You gotta, you know, find where it's comfortable, find where you're comfortable in it. You're you, that's you. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just once again, you know what I'm saying? That's not some, you know, born with shit. That's not some you know what I'm saying? That person is just so-called confident. That person has, you know, created their so-called confidence. This person has founded their, you know, their comfortable spots, you know, within the so-called confidence. You know what I'm saying? That person has practiced, you know what I'm saying, time and time and time again, you know what I'm saying, that fucking so-called confidence. You know what I'm saying? Like confidence, you know, quotation, but that's just a way of being. You know what I'm saying? That person, you know what I'm saying, is just, you know, created this way of being and, you know what I'm saying, practices it by being that way. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, you haven't created that way of being. And if you have so called, you know, I mean, if you have, you know, sort of created that way of being, you know what I'm saying? You aren't practicing because you aren't being that way. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, how can it be, you know, how can it be improved? How can you find the comfortable spots? How can you mold it in a certain way and adjust it in a certain way? You know what I'm saying? How can you evaluate, work, change, grow? You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't know, man. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, yeah, you know, it looks different. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, it fucking you know, it's gonna take, you know, different time periods, you know, in order to create it, in order to find the comfortable spots, in order to kind of know your kind of go to, you know, your most comfortable, you know, just foundation of a sense, and you know what I'm saying, and just um meditate, you know, certain different times to, you know what I'm saying, get to a certain point of it, you know what I'm saying, from practicing it, you know, this and that, you know what I'm saying, and that's why I just, you know, say fuck the comparing and this and that, you know what I'm saying, because it, you know, it is different. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, you know, definitely you can still, you know, communicate, you know, however you communicate, you know what I'm saying, to somebody, you know, about, you know, similarities or just, you know, sharing your experiences and your foundation and, you know, and then you could take from it within a certain sense and apply it to you, or they could, what I'm saying. It's like there's so many ways to go about certain shit and evaluate certain shit, but it's like, yeah, I mean, that applies to so much shit. You know what I'm saying? That it's like, motherfuckers just go, I wish this and that, I wish this and that, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, within certain wishing, it's like, just go fucking create it. Just go fucking do it. Just go, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, obviously, motherfuckers can, obviously take it to an unreal thing. And, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, you doing that to you. You know what I'm saying? You not, trying to be, you not talking to yourself. You know what I'm saying? You not trying to, you know, work with yourself. You know what I'm saying? Throwing up this whatever, you know what I'm saying? Knowing it isn't, you know what I'm saying? You never are going to get it within a sense. You know what I'm saying? Knowing that it's like it's this, whatever thing. You know what I'm saying? So you do that because you can't, grab it. You can't, hold on to it. You can't, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, and that is the, well, I'll just be this way, there's nothing I can do, well, I tried my ways, what I'm thinking is not, you know what I'm saying? It's like, within that, you just, you fucking up you, man. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yeah. Oh, man. Damn. It's a great note. Yeah, like, I mean, I don't know. It's like you really gotta, oh man. It's like you just really gotta see that. Like, it's that, like, it's you know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta go create that shit, man. You know what I'm saying? You wanna feel a certain way. You wanna do this and that. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, shit is so situational. Shit is so, dependent on this and that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, that's why, I say this shit, like I say, definitely just as a kind of foundational type shit. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, only this and that. You know what I'm saying? That's why, I say, you gotta go do this and that. You know what I'm saying? Because the situation. You know what you feeling, in the situationals. And it's like, I don't know, man. Shit is crazy. Bro, I fucking, this shit slammed on my fucking finger. Bitch, like internal bleeding. Bitch, like a face. Like a smiley face or some shit. Or, like them dumb guys when they, like, kind of put their forehead like that or some shit. Like, really, like, literally, like, that shit, like, cause see, like, right here, like, you can't see, I mean, it's whatever, but it's like they be slammed down, but like right there, like, ooh, shit, I gotta allow my body to heal. Boy, that shit crazy, yo. Man, definitely a different sort of vibe, with the natural light. Definitely a different vibe. I mean, part of, you know what I'm saying? Because it's like I don't want to just say like, you know what I'm saying? It's just the natural light, you know what I'm saying? Because it's like within this vibe, and you know what I'm saying. Next time I'm experienced within this certain situation in natural light, the vibe gonna be different. You know what I'm saying? Just within this moment, you know what I'm saying, and just like I don't know, just what my mindset at, and it's definitely a certain vibe. It's crazy though, like these, like you know, an hour, quotation, but it's like, oh shit. Like I'm really, sitting here talking, for an hour about this shit, about, whatever shit. It's just like, I don't know, that shit is crazy. That thing is crazy. That shit is crazy. I still haven't thought of a word for maybe quiet is better. Cause quiet is quiet, Be quiet. Don't be too loud. You can't be too loud. Don't be too loud. You gotta be quiet. You gotta be quiet, okay? Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna just start saying quiet instead of silence. Because like I said, I mean, we don't, within people who, can hear, partially hear this and that, you know what I'm saying? It's like, you know, we don't know silence. Silence is silence. You know what I'm saying? Like, within certain films or something, they be like, silence. You know what I'm saying? And everybody gets quiet, but it's not silent in there. You know what I'm saying? You can still hear something. You know what I'm saying? There's still, you know what I'm saying? There's always something that you can hear. You know what I'm saying? Where it may not be such a sound, you know what I'm saying? But within being able to hear, you know what I'm saying? There's always some sound wave happening. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, sure, within a created, so-called confined silent thing, people could try to use that, but it's like, I feel even within our body itself, we have the heart beating, we have, shit moving around inside us. We have, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, you may not be able to so-called hear it, you know what I'm saying? But there's a sound wave going, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like, I just want to move away from that silence. You know what I'm saying? Because just when I was thinking about right here, you know what I'm saying? When it was so called, I was thinking about, it's so silent. But, it's just so quiet. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I'm talking about. Just thinking of certain shit, you know what I'm saying? And, kind of just, talking about it in a way, and expressing how you're feeling about it in a way, and, just, say you're expressing your reasoning and, going, evaluating your reasoning and, like, you know, like, I mean, come on, man. And it's like understanding what is and what's true to the situation. You know what I'm saying? What's true to the situation is, you know, obviously just by your reasoning that it's not silent. You know what I'm saying? That it is quiet. You know what I'm saying? So it's like quiet is true to the situation. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, it's quiet, you know? You know, when I start speaking within right here, you know what I'm saying? It's not so much as quiet anymore. Now, within, you know, someone passed the door, you know what I'm saying? It may be quiet, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know, but, you know, to talk about silence, you know what I'm saying? It's like, you know, we don't know silence, you know? Some of us don't know silence. Some of us don't know silence.